I'm Kitthesoulless. Apparently I've got something in my neck. And this is another vlog. So, let me straighten some things out. One, I did not put the rant video about Runk Jat, or whatever you want to call him, up for you guys specifically to go attack him in any way. That is not my purpose. The purpose of me putting that up was because this guy apparently goes and deletes all of his comments off of somebody's page when he thinks he's, or off of this person's things when he thinks he's gone too far. So finding him is nearly impossible because his channel is not the same. His channel name is not the same as his username. Which, oh well, that just makes it a pain in the ass to find him. So I put this up specifically for, hold on, let me get comfy, for YouTubers who have had an issue with this particular user, sorry, itchy, an issue with this particular user, so they could easily find him and go block him. Now, you guys will notice that by now, within less than 24 hours, that link I gave leads to a dead account. I don't honestly care if he deleted his account. I'm not going to change the link. If I do find him again, I won't be mentioning it at this point, because I could care less. Or actually, I couldn't care less. He decided to troll me, and the outcome of that is I decided to speak up against trolls, which, in this case, if you look at the thing for cyberbullying on YouTube, or harassment on YouTube, there's actually a thing in the tips that encourages YouTubers to speak out against bullying and cyberbullying or harassment. That's what I'm doing. So honestly, if you think all I put that up there for was to rant and to defame this guy, which, again, not my intent, then you didn't watch the vlog all the way through. Because for the last couple minutes of it, I was encouraging this guy to stop being a troll, to try to become a productive member of the YouTube society, or even, hell, just, stop being a troll in general. And actually, help somebody, or hell, even create his own channel. Because like I said in that vlog, he's got the personality for it. He seems to know how YouTube works. And I mean, holy shit. If this guy got his mind straight, or head straight, or whatever the hell you want to say, if he got his act together, stopped being a bully, and started putting some effort into making content for YouTube, you could be a damn good YouTuber, man. I mean, hell, there are people with, or there are people that a lot of people would call bullies in their own right that are freaking famous on YouTube. But anyways, and again, this is another thing I've got to say, is another thing that YouTube has on their thing for cyberbullying and harassment is a tip that everybody should think about. The quote from the site is, I'm paraphrasing, mind you, is think before you post. Pretty much everything you post, once you put it on here, YouTube is kind of public domain, guys. I mean, if you go out onto somebody's channel and call them out and call them a retard or decide to start throwing hate at somebody, that's like going and doing that on a freaking sidewalk in a busy city. There are people who are gonna see it. There are people who are gonna react. And even worse, the people you're doing it to are very likely to react to. It's human nature. It's called retaliation. Well, technically, it's retaliation. The way you do it, some people will punch you in the face or do the equivalent of punching you in the face, which is bullying you back. Others will call you a dick, aka calling you out like what I did, which, oh well, it makes me a dick too, but at least I don't try to claim not to be one. I mean, listen to some of the things I say when I record. I'm an asshole. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I am a dick most of the time. The only problem, or the only difference between me and a lot of other people I've met, is I admit it, and I try my damnedest not to be one. Anyways, I digress. Just think before you post anything, because if you're bullying somebody, they're gonna respond. And if they don't, there is a thing, and has been a thing ever since the internet started, called white knights. A lot of people give them grief, but essentially what a white knight is somebody who's gonna stand up for other people. Think internet superhero, just without the cool gadgets and without the ability to, screw you over as bad. And another thing, this guy sent me a message. I don't know if it's from another account. I'm not going to take what the message says at face value. I'm not going to say what the message says either. I'm not going to take it at face value because of 3 reasons. One, it came from the exact same, or it came from a different account with the exact same name. The spelling, grammar, and atrocious butchery of the English language is nearly identical, both in the messages I received recently and the harassment I read through a couple days ago. And I have no proof that what this person is saying is true. And there's no way for me to prove that. It could literally just be the person who was harassing me trying to bully me even further. Which, oh well. What I will say is this. I'm not going to say word for word what the message said, but I will point out that the message was this person threatening to have me recorded for 2 things. One is very simply, God, what was it? They said they were going to report me for essentially slander. Taking information and throwing it way out of context, essentially lying to make the person look bad to the public. And yes, what I did is going to make this guy look bad to the public for maybe a day. I'm a small YouTuber, guys. Nobody takes what I say seriously. At least not yet. I mean, shit, even big YouTubers have a problem with people in the mainstream world taking it seriously. The second is impersonation, or they essentially threaten to tell YouTube that that all of my content on my channel is theirs. That's what an impersonation report is. You're saying that this person is impersonating me. He's taking my content and claiming it's his. Guys, seriously, people, if you're gonna threaten me, read up on the rules of YouTube. Read up what the reports are, and think before you... Seriously, just think before you post. Because as it stands, and I've also got screenshots of this conversation, as it stands, if I'm reported for impersonation or for slander, what I'm doing isn't slander. I'm not telling lies. I'm not taking things out of context. I'm just telling people that this guy has been bullying a lot of people. Which YouTube kind of, encourages people to speak out against cyberbullying and harassment. That's what I'm doing. And as for impersonating, hello. I'm a public figure. My face is on every single freaking vlog and every video I do now. I've got very few videos that don't have my face plastered right there. How can I be impersonating you when I'm putting my face on all of this, my voice, and essentially going, hey world, look at me! You can't exactly fake that, guys. And I'm not only, there's not only proof that I'm not impersonating people, I do live Twitch feeds that you can go on to my Twitch account. It's twitchtv.kitthesoulless, or twitchtv/kitthesoulless. You can go look back at my history, and you can see that everything I'm putting up there, except for my vlogs, are mine. And vlogs are insanely hard to reproduce. You can't exactly fake them, because it's just me in front of a camera. So, if you guys, or if this person does report me, and I will probably do another thing about this if they do decide to report me, and YouTube sits and comes up to me and goes, what the hell's happening? If they do report me, first things first, if they report me for either of those, that's fraud. That's them lying about me lying about them, or impersonating them. And hey guys, fraud's kind of against the law. It not only is it against the law, but it's against the YouTube terms of service. Fraudulent reports can get you banned. They can get your account deleted. They can get your channel deleted. Which, again, this guy's already deleted his account. So, oh well. Sorry if I've ruffled some feathers, or what have you, with these vlogs. But I think it's time that these people, like, just bullies in general, get what's coming to them. And I'm gonna flat out say it. I know I'm horrible at wording things. I'm gonna flat out say I don't mean go and beat them up. I mean, the more you guys talk about these incidents and let people know when and where this kind of crap is happening, the less it'll eventually happen, because we will weed these kind of people out of the YouTube community eventually. And I know there's always going to be more just around the corner, but that's life. You're always going to find somebody who's a dick. I mean, hello, you're watching one. Anyways, I guess that's it for now. Just please remember, guys, think before you post. And I mean seriously, think, reread, do everything. And when you reread your posts before you post them, people, before you hit submit, reread what you've written. And if it sounds like you're doing something that is going to piss somebody off, use common sense. Because at this point, it's not worth it. Because, again, I use this analogy. If you go out and call somebody a retard, or continuously claim that they have a disability, or, hell, just start throwing hate for no reason without knowing what's going on, if you go out and do that in public, which, guys, YouTube is public. It's about as public as you can get without actually going outside. If you do that in public, somebody's gonna out you for it. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna cut this here, because I've been ranting for a good couple minutes at least. Anyways, until next time, guys, this is Kitthesoulless signing out. Later, everybody!